I feel like it wasn't clear what it was.
Okay.
Like and for people like Dick Chat sort of had a reference to a thing that hasn't existed for pre-COVID, which
Yeah.
was me
Sure.
walking around with the phone doing that,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
realized there's so many new people who don't know the correlation between
Hmm.
me and the nickname, Dick
Yeah.
does blah blah. Dick does. A lot of people they literally have no idea that that's if we suddenly started calling Rob Benedict, Darren does, they don't know,
Yeah.
based on some
Sure.
joke, it's a completely different name for a lot of people. So they don't
Yeah.
know that it's me.
Okay.
And, and so there's that. And also because it's not a goofy half hour. So like to sort of
No.
title it something whimsical, but that's not what it
Sure.
is. So I'm like,
No.
that's sort of not selling. People, if people are investing money in
Hmm.
something for time, I think it's sort of beholden on us to make it as clear as possible what it is,
Sure. Yeah.
and and I was kind of like, as I was looking at it, I'm like, that just doesn't track to me. It didn't make any
Yeah.
sense. It seems goofy, and it's not a goofy half hour. And now that I have Dick Jr. and the Volunteers as a band, it sounds like instead of music, like it just, and
Yeah.
we do the Sunday night
Sure.
thing. It just the borderline became too blurry
Yeah.
for what
Sure.
it
That makes
was,
sense.
and so I think it was more about people as I looked at the site and how everybody else was branding their things, I'm like, it makes more sense to be clear about what this is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that does. That makes sense. And I guess
Yeah.
people may, if they weren't necessarily interested in directing, may have been put off because they think, well, I can't ask that question I really want to ask about when you play Gabriel or Band of Brothers or whatever.
Right. And the whole point is it should be about anything. It should be
Yeah.
it's a more focused meet and greet. And usually it's more technical, but
Yeah.
uh, it's whatever people want it to be. But it's really based on, hey, tap the knowledge. If you want to know what loaf of bread I'd be, maybe sit this one out. This is about like if you're actually interested in how the process proceeds and how things are handled in situations, be it directing or in any aspect of filmmaking, this is the opportunity
Sure.
to task it. Because if I don't do it for a living, I still probably have a handle on it.
Yeah. Sure. Right. I'm just going to cross the one off about the loaf of bread now. So,
Yeah, there you go. Darn it. Yeah,
probably
I
one of
love
my
the
favorite
post
things.
concert. That's a Jason Mann's, Billy Moran, Rich Speight event. That
Hmm.
is, I mean, born out of the idea. For a long time, we were trying to figure out something to do that was an end of con thing. Um, because it all ends so abruptly.
Hmm.
You finish on the stage and then
Yeah.
everybody goes their merry way and people
Yeah.
do their autographs and photographs and then they kind of stagger out in whatever order they have finished their events and it just kind
Sure.
of peters out. And we thought, man, it'd be great to put some kind of period at the end of the sentence. And
Yeah.
it's not a formal event. It's not like, hey, you guys shut up while we perform. It's not a showcase. It's a relaxed, people can sing along, we're going to tell goofy stories and download the weekend and talk about things that happened over the last 3 days while we also, play some music. And I think, growing up in Nashville, I went to a lot of songwriters and around
Mm.
events at Bluebird, and I wanted to replicate that. I wanted to
Yeah.
create that vibe of just sitting there and playing on each other's songs and goofing around and messing up and enjoying the screw up and creating a pressure-free environment to have a wind down for fans and for us as well. Because usually we're there anyway. We're there
Yeah.
finishing up our assignment, so it was an easy add-on for us. And I think the result has been fantastic. It's one of my favorite things we do all weekend. People
Definitely.
come in exhausted and exhilarated from the 3-day event, and it's a great way to sort of just chill out, joke around, even ask another question or comment, and listen to some pretty mellow tunes to kind of help you,
Yeah.
reset your mind and your mindset before you head out the door.
Yeah.
I love it.
100%. Yeah, I do. It's definitely my favorite thing. I think it's that because there was always that thing. It was always that last minute rush if to get that last auto, to get that last picture, and
Right.
everybody was running off in different directions. And the fact that our friends group all want to do the same thing, and we all end in the same place, sitting in the same place. We all get to say goodbye, to you
Right.
guys as well. It's yeah, it's I think a really nice way to close it off.
That's
For
awesome.
sure.
I'm glad. I'm glad you think so. I agree.